So, I'm against it. Because if you're going to drink, you're going to find a way to get it anyway. So it doesn't matter if it's 21 or 18. If you really want to, you're going to get it.
I agree.
I agree. There's no need to go and make legislation and pass a law.
I disagree. Because if you're 18, you can go to war, you can vote, and you can do everything else, so why can't you legally just be able to make the decision?
And if you make it for 18 only, then the 16-year-olds are going to start asking to legalize it for 16-year-olds.
The lines of them.
Yeah, and that might open up stuff like legalizing marijuana and other things.
People always want to go a little bit under the rule.
Yeah, but I just think that like 18 is when people usually go to college, so why wouldn't you just lower it to that? And like everything else is 18, so why don't you just make it 18? You know what I mean? Because I'm sure people want to lower the voting age or something, but it's always been 18. So why can't the drinking age be 18 too? And in other countries, like almost all the other ones, there's no drinking age.
I mean, if you want to talk about voting, not a lot of 18-year-olds actually vote. It's only like 10% or something. So it's not really a big deal.
Yeah. Well, it's only, what, 3 more years, like from your 18, so it's really not that big of a jump if they do it to 18 from 21.
But it's just the point that you would like get in trouble if you got caught illegal and you have to pay a fine and stuff, so that you'd be avoiding that.
I mean, I think you'd still get in trouble even if they legalize it for 18-year-olds, won't they?
Yeah, I think people who want to drink, underage drinking, will drink a lot.
But I don't
like,
think people would drink more or less if they were 18 and they got lower.
I guess you're not really mature if you're drunk, but I think I think that those 3 years there's like a different maturity level between 18 being right out of high school and just being like hit with that culture shock.
But I feel like they're
going
to do it anyway, like you guys said. If they want to drink, they're going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people tell me like when they're 21, like they don't even care about drinking anymore because they've been doing it since they were 18.
Yeah.
So
that's why it should be lower.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
What if the 16-year-olds are, I already drink for 2 years, by the time they get to 18, they're like, I already drink for 2 years.
Yeah, but you don't get, it's college, like high school's different. I mean, in high school people drink too, but I think it would just stay the same. I don't think anyone would drink more. I don't think anyone would drink less.
So if you lower the drinking age, what about the smoking? Wait, is smoking 21 too?
No, smoking's 18. Everything else is 18 except for drinking.
Yeah, so I guess that is a good point.
That is a good point.
Still being against it, that is a good point. Everything is 18, voting and smoking.
Yeah, smoking's worse when I say 18.
Exactly, I agree.
Yeah.
But I agree with what Musin said, that if you like lower it to 18, it like opens up everything else. Like,
because you'd have more problems, I think, in high school.
Yeah.
Like people already drink in high school, but not as much. There was like only 3 years.
Have you ever thought of like America? Like they have the worst problem with drinking and like binge drinking, and I think it's because that there's a drinking age. Because like in other countries, like Europe, I went to Europe and like pretty much they always have like a glass of wine with dinner, and because they're exposed to it, they don't binge drink. So maybe if it was like that here, then people wouldn't binge drink.
Yeah, if you start them off young, then they're probably when they get
well,
to 21.
I mean, it's not even just like they're just giving them alcohol for the point of it. It's just like part of their culture, and I'm not saying we should make that part of our culture, but I feel like you're saying like it's just because you're rebelling, so why don't you take that away, and then it might not be as thrilling.
But it's going to be a part of the culture after we just legalize it. So the same thing is probably going to happen.